they were like, will you play Barbie?
Yeah.
And I said, no, that's up to the filmmaker. So it's, I want to go after Greta Gerwig and she should cast whoever she wants. And if that's not me, like, that's okay. And I said that to Greta as well. It's like, you write the script that you want to write. You and Noah write it. And if you think I'm the right actor for it, great. And if you don't, like, let's go get the best actor for it. Like,
cool.
I didn't mind. I really wanted to produce this. I really wanted to make this. It wasn't until I read the script that I was like, oh, I have to play it.
Yeah.
And she'd written it like Barbie Margot. So she made it pretty clear, like, no, I want you to play this role.
I absolutely love this time of the year, when I scamper to watch so many movies that might be relevant to the Oscar race. Not because I feel that the Oscars are the only thing that matters, but you can't deny, the quality of movies you get starting from November till January is just insane. And after a couple of years where I felt we did not have the best crop of movies, I can say that this year is a return back to a crowded Oscar race, and Best Actress is no different. I feel very confident about my top 3 spots. The 4th and 5th spots are also very solid right now, but I can see it changing as we get closer to the nominations. Also, I have not watched many of these movies as it has yet to open in my area, but I am still very confident about these predictions. Before I proceed with the actress who is my number 1 to win the Oscar, can you please hit that like and subscribe button? It would mean the world to me. So, my number 1, who I think will win the Best Actress Oscar come March, is Amber Heard from Aquaman 2: The Dance of Fishes. Wait a second, scratch that. My bad, I read the wrong script.
My bad!
But yeah, coming back to actresses who know how to act outside the courtroom, my number 1 actress to win the Oscar right now is Emma Stone for Poor Things.
I am Bella Baxter, and there is a world to enjoy, circumnavigate. It is the goal of all to progress, grow.
A woman plotting her course to freedom. How delightful.
Poor Things is directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, a name you might be familiar with. This is not the first time Yorgos has collaborated with Emma Stone. The Favourite, which came out in 2018, received 10 Oscar nominations. 10. Emma Stone was nominated for the Best Supporting Actress for that movie. Guess who was the main actress in the movie? Olivia Colman. And guess what? She won the Best Actress Oscar that year. So, am I predicting that just 4 years later, Yorgos Lanthimos is again going to direct an actress who will win the Best Actress Oscar?
Yeah!
First of all, Emma Stone is an Oscar darling. She's already an Oscar winner for playing Mia in La La Land, which by the way is the greatest romantic musical of all time, and in my list, one of the greatest movies ever made. She received her first Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress in Birdman. And the reason I have her winning this year is because I think this is the category where Poor Things will get its major win. I don't see it winning in any other major categories. Maybe costume and production design, but those are below the line categories. In terms of the above the line categories, I see Poor Things getting a lot of nominations, but I don't see the wins coming apart from this category, Best Actress. So I have Emma Stone as my clear number 1. My number 2 is someone whose performance I just saw recently, and she blew me away in a movie that has the actor who will win the Best Actor Oscar. Yes, I have Carey Mulligan for Maestro as my clear number 2.
Oh, she's so beautiful. Tell me about her.
Oh, she's wonderful. She's a lovely girl.
What age are we living in? One can be as free as one likes without guilt or confession. Please, I know exactly who you are.
Everyone knew Bradley Cooper would be brilliant in Maestro. Hell, I currently have him winning the Best Actor Oscar. Yes, even over Cillian Murphy. But I feel Carey Mulligan was just as good, if not better, playing Leonard Bernstein's wife, Felicia Montealegre, in Maestro. The movie is really a story about their marriage, and credit to Bradley Cooper for focusing the movie on Felicia as much as Lenny. Early talks were that Mulligan was a supporting actress in Maestro. Well, fuck that talk. I have Carey Mulligan at number 2, which means she can even win the Oscar for Best Actress. That is how much I loved her performance. This would be her 3rd Oscar nomination after being nominated for the same category, Best Actress, for 2 movies. An Education, which came out way back in 2009, and then Promising Young Woman, which came out recently in 2020. She has all the momentum right now. Maestro is a movie that lets her character shine the most. And should this momentum continue, and if she gathers enough steam, Maestro could be responsible for her finally getting her first Academy Award. Now, my number 3 is also locked to get nominated, and she can also win. It mostly depends on what the narrative is. She has an amazing story, and if she wins, it would be historic. But right now, I have Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon at number 3. Not quite winning the Oscar, at least for now, but cementing her place as one of the nominees.
I don't even know if you love me anymore.
Molly, of course I love you.
I need you here.
I'm right here.
early conversations had her fighting for the Best Supporting Actress race, but that changed once the movie came out, where many claimed that she stole many scenes from Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't agree with that. I think she was great, but so was Leo. But I do think Lily Gladstone deserves to get nominated for Best Actress. Even though she might not have the same screen time as the other nominees, she's the central point of the movie, and her character is what I took away the most after watching Killers of the Flower Moon. She plays Molly Burkhart, an Osage, who is at the heart of the movie, and she's in many ways essential to the emotional core of the movie. In many scenes, she does not even say a word. Her look is enough to emote. She emotes through just her screen presence. This would be a historic Oscar nomination, as this would not only be her first Oscar nomination, but also only the fourth person of indigenous descent nominated for Best Actress, and the first from the Native American descent. If she wins, she will become the first indigenous performer to win the Best Actress Oscar, and we all know that the Academy has been making a lot of history, especially in expanding its members, crossing boundaries, regions and cultures. Again, I don't see her winning just because I think Emma Stone and Carey Mulligan are more front and center in their movies, and they will be so tough to beat this season. Which brings me to my number 4 and 5. Now, I'm less confident about them, but this is not random at all. I would say I'm 60 to 70% sure about them, which is still solid enough. So my number 4 is Margot Robbie for Barbie. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Barbie, Margot Robbie was amazing in that role. I won't say it's her best work. Watch I, Tonya if you want to see what she's capable of, but she did the best with what she was given in Barbie. Would I nominate her if it was my own personal list? Probably not, but that is not to say that her performance was not good. I think she was very good, but I think there are so many other actresses who deserve to get nominated, but their movies are much smaller in comparison and probably won't get enough eyeballs. But make no mistake, Margot Robbie is front and center in the movie, and she makes us believe in Barbie, which is no easy task. I think we forget how silly the concept of a Barbie movie sounded just a year ago, but only an actress like Margot Robbie with a director like Greta could have pulled this off. This won't be her first Oscar nomination. She was nominated as Best Actress in 2018 for I, Tonya. She secured a Best Supporting Actress nomination for Bombshell in 2020 as well. I can guarantee that she won't win the Oscar for Barbie, but I do believe she will get nominated. This brings to my number 5. There are a lot of actresses fighting for this number 5 spot. Could it be Greta Lee for Past Lives, or Natalie Portman for May December, or a veteran like Annette for Naiad? I'm instead going with an actress who has given us multiple amazing performances in this year, and that actress is Sandra Huller for Anatomy of a Fall.
And of course, you're his wife. Now, looking for a stranger who walks in, kills him while you were sleeping right above and Daniel was out for a walk is a shitty strategy. Samuel had no enemies.
Stop. I did not kill him.
She stars as Sandra Voiter, a writer who attempts to prove that she's not responsible for her husband's death. This movie is pretty much a courtroom drama from director Justin Wright. I've not seen this movie, but the premise alone seems so fascinating, and from what I have heard, Sandra Huller is incredible in the movie, and she's the main protagonist of the movie as well. This would be her first Oscar nomination. Being a non-English movie, it is tough for any actor or actress to get nominated, but Anatomy of a Fall is a movie that is gaining so much steam, it could even possibly get a Best Picture nomination. In fact, I do think it is getting a Best Picture nomination. I stand by my prediction I made a month or so ago, and I'm going to do the same thing with my Best Actress prediction, and I think Sandra Huller will get in. Just as a side note, Sandra Huller also has a leading actress role in The Zone of Interest, directed by Jonathan Glazer. I think this just propels the Academy to nominate her in at least one of these movies. So those are my predictions. I have Emma Stone winning the Oscar for Poor Things, closely followed by Carey Mulligan for Maestro, Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon, Margot Robbie for Barbie, and finally Sandra Huller for Anatomy of a Fall. My honorable mentions include Greta Lee for Past Lives, Natalie Portman for May December, Annette for Naiad, Fantasia Barrino for The Color Purple.
But I wanted them to see that no matter what you go through, you can make up your mind to say, I'm going to walk away from this and I'm going here. I can't forget my past, but I'm not going to let my past hold me back. So I was like, I have to do it. I have to do it for Zion. I have to do it for Keziah and all these other young girls that are looking up to me that have been through some of the same things that I've been through.
I believe that the number 4 and 5 spots are still up for grabs, and I won't be surprised at all if one of these women from the honorable mentions will take the spots. I personally think Annette could rise up the list and potentially get that number 5 spot just because of her acting pedigree, but I will stick to the 5 women I have named to get nominated. So, did you like my list? Any other actresses that I have missed who could get nominated? Please do let me know in the comments. And if you liked the video, please do subscribe to my channel. Many thanks for watching.